Go again, JG Collects back again at Toon Fusion the last day, and I got the voice of the man who's been holding down Grove Street for generations. I'm with
Young Maylay.
How's it going this weekend, bruh?
Man, everything cool. Came out here to Pittsburgh, got this Toon Fusion thing going on. It was cool.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you being down here, man. You voiced CJ for a long time, man. How did you even get that role?
It's a guy by the name of DJ Pooh. If you seen the movie Friday, he played Red, the one that get his chain snatched. He a producer, and I used to go to the studio. He produced beats for me. I rap and shit. He happened to be working with Rockstar, and they was in a meeting, and he had called me and shit, and they had me on speakerphone. And so I'm talking shit. Yeah, Pooh, I got these new raps, all this shit, woo, 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 woo. And he wasn't saying nothing. But when he in the office, they giving him a thumbs up, like, yeah, get him in here. So we get off the phone, and he called me back like 15 minutes later. He's like, yeah, you know, I was in a meeting with Rockstar Games. Like, what? He was like, yeah. I said, why you didn't tell me? He said, because I didn't want you to put no extras on it, and I didn't want you to be too fucking cool. I wanted you to do Maylay. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then he told me that they wanted me to come in for auditions. I went in and auditioned. It was a process with that, but I ended up getting it.
Man, you got it and you killed it. Was that your first role ever?
Yes. Never did voice acting in my life.
No, that goes to show you ain't got to go to school. You ain't got to practice, man. Just show up and show out. What was your favorite moment voicing CJ?
Probably when I first walked in there and they gave me the script and they showed me the animation and I started putting me on CJ. Because they can give you a script, but you got to come with some type of character. You know what I mean? So what I did was I put Maylay on CJ. Now, I can't take credit for the game being the shit. That was Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? Because with this shit, the game makes the voice actor famous. The voice actor don't make the game famous.
Hey, that's real talk, man. And when it came to the success of that, how much of it was because they actually put a lot of LA culture into that?
Well, they put really everything, the cricket cops, the low riding, the gang banging, the crack era. It was so much that was authentic in it to where you had kids that knew nothing about gang banging putting in hours and hours because now they caught up in this culture right here. Little white dude just told me in there earlier, he was like, man, I'm so into the culture and I understand I'm just a little white kid, but I know everything about you guys' culture. I'm like, that's crazy as a motherfucker.
Hey, that gotta be one of the crazy experiences because like they put so much in there from having MC8 on there, having Ryder being influenced by Eazy-E, even like some of the music. I wish they'd have put some Spice on and DJ Quick on there.
Oh yeah, that'd have been nice. But see, what y'all probably don't know, Ice-T is on the game, the rapper The Game. Then you have big actors like Samuel Jackson. I mean, Yo-Yo played my sister. You feel me? So now you have all these different people and it's all blacks. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. They had a couple, white folks in the game and sprinkle them along. But that was basically built around the hood culture and they hit it right on the nose, man.
Yeah, they did, man. The culture stood tall on it. Now, how much freedom did you have when it comes to like your lines?
Not really a whole lot. I didn't do like a whole lot of what you call that shit, ad-libbing or improv and shit like that. I didn't do because DJ Pooh was writing. Now, it's some words in there that we wouldn't use. We don't call each other degenerates or shit like that. Some things I would change and let them know like that's not LA slang, you know what I mean? And they go there. But as far as changing the script, nah, I didn't do none of that.
Hey, you stood true to it. I thought you ad-libbed some of that. I'm like, there's no way they wrote all that in there like that.
I can't say everything was online because, like I say, some things they were having a script that wasn't how we talk. But I can't take no credit for none of the lines or the storyline and no shit like that.
For you not to do any other voices besides that, and you already know what to do, and it took you a long time, bro. That's commendable, man. And when it comes to like Grand Theft and its history and its lineage, you got family also in that game too.
Oh yeah. My cousin, Sean Fontino, he ended up being a side character on San Andreas. Like if you bump into one of the homies on the streets, you gonna hear his voice. But then later on down the line, he ended up being Franklin on GTA 5.
Hey, that's dope, man, to get the family and to be a main character on the next one. Now, would you ever reprise that role if they asked you to come back?
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? And when it came down to it, going back to my cousin, I didn't even know he was playing Franklin. You would think, because he my cousin, he'd be like, hey, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm playing Frank. He didn't tell me shit. I didn't find out till the game came out. I mean, but back to what you first asked me, hell yeah, I do. Can't nobody else do CJ. That shit wouldn't be right.
Hell no, if they even tried to recast it, man, we gotta boycott that immediately. Now, everybody know you from CJ, but a lot of people don't know you make music in your own right.
Oh yeah. Look me up, Young Maylay. I never went mainstream. You know what I mean? It was an underground artist, fucking with Dub C, DJ Crazy Tunes. I got songs with Ice Cube. You know what I mean? You can go look. This is already documented, not shit I'm about to come out with. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm already got all this shit down, and I haven't put out a record in a while, but I'm finna get back to it. You know what I mean? I've been dibbling and dabbing, trying to throw my hand in this acting shit, doing these low budget and no budget movies. You feel me?
Oh, you on the Temu block?
I wouldn't mind being on that motherfucker. That's like putting out a mixtape for movies, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a movie called Kings of L.A. It's a director by the name of Van Elder. You know what I mean? It's on like Amazon Prime and some shit like that. You can go look at it.
Have you ever thought about trying to do like other games and like even maybe jump into maybe cartoon, anime, voice acting?
I would. I ain't gonna say other games, but I would like try to fuck with a animation. You know what I mean? A comic book character or some shit like that. Something that's different, because no matter what, anything I speak on, motherfuckers gonna identify, oh, that's CJ. Now, don't get me wrong. I did CJ 20 years ago. So my voice is a little bit different than 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain shit that's not gonna change. I'm gonna say certain shit, motherfuckers gonna be like, damn, he sound like CJ.
No, that's true. Like when people ask you a lot of the fans come up to you and they ask for lines, which one of their favorites?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey man, y'all heard all that. And when it comes to your music, because we ain't touch on that too much, what can people expect when they hear your sound?
Some real raw shit. When I come out with this new shit, I'm gonna be speaking from like a big homie, a G perspective, because when I was putting music out, I was still running around in the streets, being one of them young niggas. You know what I'm saying? And now this is years later, I'm on some G shit and I'm on some giving direction. I'm not on the block, I'm not shooting at motherfuckers, I'm not running from the cops, none of that type shit. Just more on some G shit, giving direction and being on some fly shit instead of being on, because now you listen to music, everything is kill. And you gotta watch what you putting out there, because that shit'll come back on you. Listen to all these rappers that's out here drilling shit, killing shit. It don't work out too well for them. You know what I mean? I wish they could take their talent and leave that shit alone and go develop some other shit. But if you look at it, all these rappers that's doing all that shit either catch a jail time, death, or they being under investigation because of the shit that they talking about. And people will call certain people snitches, but when you get on a song or you get on an interview and you speaking on anything authentic that's going on in the hood, you putting that on the platform, that's a form of snitching. I don't care what nobody say.
Facts, yo. I've been saying that for years, yo. A lot of people be drive snitching on tracks trying to sound hard, and you're incriminating the whole block, bro, for real. And if you over the age of 30, 40, still not maturing with your music, bro, you a loser at the end of the day.
Yeah. And then a lot of people want to use that excuse of, oh, I'm a product of my environment. Yeah, you could say that up to a certain extent, but when you develop and your mind is fully grown and you're a grown motherfucker, you can start thinking for yourself. You can start seeing the differences in shit you shouldn't be doing and then the direction that you should be pointing these little dudes in. Because, like, when you look at us, it ain't really changed. Either we gonna rap, we gonna play ball, or some shit like that. You don't see too many of us that's real motherfucking scientists or putting some shit into it like that. So at one point or another, they expect us to be a certain type of way. But we got youngsters out here that's good at shooting videos, that's having a hand in other businesses. You just don't hear about this shit.
Nah, y'all could definitely speak on that, man. Myself, I used to bang when I was younger. Now I'm out here podcasting, interviewing people. I used to play on the game. Now I got my man who's the cameraman. He got his own cars and stuff, part of a car group. Authors I know, nerdcore rappers, bro. We out here, man. We just don't got to do the typical norm stuff.
Positivity, man. Pushing a different narrative. We all come from nothing, but once you elevate, you step your game up, you know right from wrong. Don't steer these youngsters in the wrong direction, because a youngster could look at you and he could identify with the way you look and be like, you know what, I could do that too. They could look at me and say, well, you know, I want to do voice acting or I want to get into music. They can look at anybody you can identify with in a positive way, you give inspiration to the youngsters. Now, some youngsters, because like when we was growing up, we would look at older homies on the block, and that's who we wanted to be like. But see, you got to understand that these dudes didn't have no other choice. Some of them couldn't play sports. Half of the G homies barely could read. So you're looking at a situation like that, we more educated than our great-grandparents was. I can tell you that. So if we evolving with education and money and different shit, we can't put ourselves in them same predicaments as that hood mentality. Just because you come from that don't mean you got to stay that.
Hey, I co-sign everything he said, man. Just because you are on the block doesn't mean you got to stay there forever. It's okay to leave the hood, bro. Like, go see the world. Go visit. Go try some new foods. Go do some other shit, man. Don't stand on the corner all day. That shit dead for real. And before we get out of here, man, we got to hear something from you, man. You got some bars for us?
I ain't finna do no rapping on the spot. You know what I'm talking about? But, I have some shit coming out soon. I'm about to go on tour with Ice Cube. You know what I mean? So if this shit come out before October is over, catch us on the road. Go look that shit up, man, and come check us out.
Yeah, and if anybody want to catch you on social media, man, where can they find you?
I only have Instagram. They got like a Facebook page and YouTube. That shit ain't me. My shit is Maylino, Mayleeno on Instagram.
Hey, y'all heard all that? I'm JG Collects at Toon Fusion with CJ, better known as Maylay, and like that, I'm out.